Hey, look, we are live. It is hoodies and flip flops. Look, we're just gonna open it up live. I've got me a nice brew in my Mario glass, my little pint glass. And we just gonna open it up tonight and just have a little open conversation about some of the issues going on in the world. So if you want to chime in, feel free to make a comment, leave a comment. I can post your comment. We can discuss whatever your comment is. So there's a few things that I'd like to talk about tonight. And like I said, if you got time, we're gonna let you kick it in and chime in a little bit. I'm gonna sip some beer. We're talking Johnny versus Amber tonight. They just got the verdict in. It's really dope. Look, I don't even know. I mean, I think I got some free reign to do some wild stuff here on before Facebook and YouTube probably cuts me off because they say I don't have the right to do that. But I might be able to play a little music tonight. But like I said, we're just chit-chatting it up. We got Johnny versus Amber tonight. It's June 1st, 2022. There's been another mass shooting in the United States tonight, this time in a hospital. I mean, sadly, luckily it was in a hospital. So far, 5 people dead, including the shooter, but we're going to discuss mass shootings in a little bit. We're just going to let this kind of, I think the word is ruminate across the internet and let people kind of chime in. It takes a while. Facebook is a big hater and it doesn't like to let people see things, but we're out there on the YouTube, we're on a couple Facebook pages. But like I said, if you want to chime in tonight, we also talking about those shorts. Like it's been a topic of conversation on a few social media channels. It's getting quite interesting. I don't know what everybody's opinion is on the shorts, but we're going to talk about that a little bit today. So I've got plenty to drink. I hope you've got plenty to drink. I always encourage people to drink. It's interesting. All of this orange, like it's totally giving me like an orange hue, right? Let me see if I can fix that. So look, like I say, if you want to chime in tonight, we're gonna talk about Johnny and Amber. We're gonna talk about these shorts in a little bit, and we're going to talk about mass shootings in that particular order. Like I said, we're just going to let this kind of sit there, let it ruminate on the internet. If you got friends who want to chit chat, let me know, put it in. Hey, I'll even do you one better. If you want to talk and you have the guts, DM me, no matter what you got me on, because if you're watching somewhere, you got me. I might drop you a link so you can jump in and chit chat and be live on one of the subjects. Like, hey, let's let the people talk. We're here to find solutions, and I'm not the only one who has good solutions. I mean, I got a lot of great solutions, but I don't have all of the best solutions. So like I said, if you want to chit chat, hit me up in the comments, hit me up in the DM, hit me up on the YouTube, hit me up on my text message, hit me up anywhere. Like I said, I'll let you roll in and chit chat it up. Like I said, we're gonna let it simmer down for about 30 more seconds. That'll put us into 5 minutes, and that'll have us out there before we roll into that first topic. Like I said, we got beer. We got plenty of time to do stuff. We might even run a commercial or two. Who knows? This might get wild tonight. I ain't got nothing but time. Well, I mean, I ain't got all time, but I got to go get a lotto ticket tonight. I'm trying to hit it big so I can do this 24/7, 365. So look, like I said, coming up, hoodies and flip flops, Johnny versus Amber. We've got shorts, and we got mass shootings, man. Like, this is getting out of hand. Like I said, if you got friends, anybody who wants to get in, I know it's always someone who wants to talk, and we'll do it. If not, gives me just the time to do a little monologue and talk a little bit about for myself. So take another sip of my beer. me check this comment right quick. We got Prime Time in the building. What's going down, Prime Time? We about to get into it. About to jump on this Johnny versus Amber. If you hadn't been caught up on it, we'll get the little scoopity doop of what's been going on. Like I said, if you want to leave a comment, feel free. If you want to leave an opinion, feel free. I'll let you jump on. Hit me up, like I said, DMs, IMs, PMs, QMs, LMs, everything. It's all open. So we coming up on minute number 7, my favorite number. It's about time that we get into this. Johnny versus Amber. So if you didn't know, Johnny Depp married Amber Heard. And if you were like me, you didn't really know who Amber Heard was until this trial came. Yes, I saw her in Aquaman. Yes, at that point in Aquaman, I was like, oh, who's this cute fish-looking lady? Because she was a cute fish-looking lady, and she played her part in that movie. I'm not going to say she played it well. I'm not here to judge actors or actresses, but she was married to Johnny Depp. And her and Johnny had a very tumultuous relationship. It's what we learned in this trial. So Johnny filed suit, a defamation suit, which basically means that what Amber has said about him in the public and in tabloids has basically cost him financial losses. So he sued for $50 million. Amber turned around and sued for defamation for $100 million. All right. I think that right there was like one of those moves where he's like, he's suing me for $50 million. Well, I'll go $100 million. And I really don't think that she should have gone $100 million. I think in the beginning, she should have just went for like 20. Be the bigger person, show the jury before you even walk into this trial that you were the person that it's not really about that for me. It's not about the money. But you go from 50 million, Johnny wanted 50 million, you want 100 million. Okay. So throughout this trial, we learned so much about these two characters. We already knew Johnny Depp, Captain Jack Sparrow, was a character. He's a person. We all love him. We loved him in Edward Scissorhands. We loved him in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. We know Johnny Depp is one of those guys. What's going down? We know Johnny Depp. I appreciate you, big homie, for checking me out. We know Johnny Depp is one of those guys. He's eccentric. He does things that just the average person would not do. So we learned that Johnny Depp has a drinking habit. He drinks wine, big Bordeaux glasses. By the gallons. He drinks vodka and tequila, and he does coke, and Johnny smokes weed, and Amber smokes weed, and Amber does all of these other things, and Amber pooped in his bed. And I mean, this trial just got to the point that it was ridiculous to a point, but it brought up a lot of things that I think a lot of people never really considered. Okay, first off, Amber Heard filed a lot of reports of domestic violence and sexual abuse by Johnny Depp. She actually called the police department a couple of times the same night and had them come back out, and the scene had changed. Very interesting. Like I said, so a lot of people cease to believe that men can be victims of domestic violence. And the biggest thing that I have to try to get everyone to understand is that it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Domestic violence is real, and it happens, and it can happen to anyone. You could be Terry Crews, you could be Arnold Schwarzenegger, and domestic violence doesn't always have to be someone punching someone, someone slapping someone, someone doing something that is completely physically abusive to that person. Domestic violence can be mental. Domestic violence can be something as simple as a man is trying to leave a room and the female is blocking the door. That's domestic violence. Like, you cannot stop someone from leaving a room. So if you watch this trial, it's been very interesting throughout the whole time. A lot of people have gone to the trial. They've actually taken time off of work to come out. They get to the trial about 5 o'clock that evening, and then they sit and wait for their chance to be in to watch the trial. The biggest star of the trial, I'm going to say so far, was the lawyer Camille Vasquez. Is when she got a chance to cross or examine Amber Heard, and I mean, she literally just put holes in every piece of a story that Amber told. It was, I think, I'm not so never been to law school, but from what they were saying on court TV, she did a beyond textbook job of cross-examining Amber. And it almost reminded me a lot of watching Kyle Rittenhouse testify when he tried to fake cry. Amber attempted to fake cry quite a few times on the stand, and it was quite interesting. So I don't think that the jury, you can tell by the results, the jury did not buy it one bit. So they basically found Amber guilty of defamation in total. She did it. 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 And they awarded Johnny Depp $15 million. They also found that Johnny caused part of defamation to Amber and awarded Amber $2 million. Excuse me. There were some numbers that were adjusted and changed based on the court being in Virginia. But basically, if you watch the trial results, people were outside yelling, screaming, Johnny, 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 Johnny. Like, Amber Heard has totally become the number one enemy in Hollywood. Like, I think the biggest problem is when you basically get found in the court of law of lying on someone and telling them that they did something to you that you didn't, and even police and a lot of people have verified. I mean, they literally had, she told a story of abuse, and a secretary, I believe, of Johnny's testified that no, that was what happened to me, and I told Amber that story, and then she used that. So like I said, man, if you want to comment on that, leave something in the comments. If you've been following this trial, like I said, hit me up in the DMs, hit me up in the IMs, all of that. You know, I got the phone right here. If you want to discuss what you know about the Johnny and Amber. And then soon we're going to roll into another mass shooting in the United States, man. I'm looking for solutions. The big thing with this show is I'm having fun. There's no solution to this Johnny Depp and Amber thing, but it's the biggest thing that happened today in the news next to what we're going to get to next, which is another mass shooting in the United States. But like I said, if you have any comments, feel free to leave them in any of the chat boxes where this is running live. Chat it up with the people on there. The only way we're going to get better as a community is to build conversations, open up, listen to each other. Yes, sometimes people are going to say some shit that's offensive to you and you're not going to like it. But sometimes, you know what? You got to listen. You know what? And then you get your opportunity to say some offensive shit back. But you know what? Don't punch anybody. Don't commit any acts of violence. Talk. Let's talk. Let's learn to listen. Let's open up and let's see what we got going on in the United States. So, because it's that time, ladies and gentlemen, we got to start talking because legislators are not going to help us. So, like I said, it's time to roll on to the next subject, which you probably, you know, look, I'm not going to say you're as tired of it as I am because I'm pretty tired of it. And we're averaging one of these every 1.9 days. So I'll take a sip of my beer. I'm just going to let this, like I said, ruminate. Let this sit here and let people see this is what we're about to start talking about. We're about to start talking about the mass shooting in Oklahoma, in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You know, just going to chill out a little bit, let it roll. Like I said, the internet, it's got those algorithms that doesn't like to let people see things, especially me. You know what I mean? I'm controversial. I'm always in some type of Facebook jail, Facebook punishment. You know, I'm probably a multiple felon, Facebook felon right now. You know, I'm literally I've been in Facebook jail enough that I would not be able to get a job in the metaverse. Period. I probably, me and a couple of my other friends are probably Facebook evil villains. But look, let's chime in. We're about to talk about this mass shooting. What is the solution? What is the solution that you feel would work with these mass shootings to stop it? Like at this point, any solution that people put on the table is worth listening to, besides the fact that somebody wants to just scream Second Amendment right. You know, like, okay, it's your Second Amendment right to carry a gun. It is 100% your Second Amendment right, according to an old ass piece of paper, for you to carry a gun. But at some point, these assault rifles are really starting to cause a problem. For law enforcement, we saw in Uvalde, what, a week ago, that the police officers were afraid to go into a school where a guy was held up in a classroom murdering children with an assault rifle because they didn't have assault rifles. My first thought is like, well, hell, how hard is it for you to go to somewhere and get some assault rifles? There's no gun store in Uvalde, and I have not looked that up if there is a gun store in Uvalde, and it might be. But I mean, there's so much going on with that story of what leadership has told people to do, and I mean, it's a mess. It is a complete mess. But I still think the biggest issue we have right now is assault rifles. You know, I'm not saying I have the best solutions, but I have solutions. I hope you have solutions. I hope that you leave your solution in the comments somewhere, and you as a people, you get to talk about it, and y'all discuss what those solutions will be. And maybe, just maybe, you know, we can come up with something that will actually work, and we can get a real solution out here. So if you have a solution on what we should do with these mass shootings, like I said, the comments are open. If you want to chime in, you want to chit chat, you want to be live with OMD, you're watching somehow, hit me up on the IM, the DM, the PM, the AOL Messenger, whatever the hell you're watching me on, and I might send you the link, you know, and let you jump on live and give your opinion. This is what we're here for. We're here to discuss solutions. If you have a solution for what you feel would help mass shootings, you know, chime in. Like I said, right now, anything is an option, you know. My personal opinion, I don't really understand why everybody needs an assault style rifle. I mean, you live in a city where the biggest predator running around is probably a coyote. And I mean, if you're in a situation where you need an assault style rifle against a coyote in the city, are you running around with meat on your ass? Like, that makes no sense to me. So I don't see why anyone that just has no reason to go or have an assault rifle or is planning to assault anything needs an assault rifle in the United States. If you want to go deer hunting, there are plenty of single action rifles that can, you know, drop a deer. Hell, there's single action rifles that can drop an elephant. So if you can't afford a single action thing to take down a deer, you need a semi-automatic assault style rifle to take down a white-tailed deer. Maybe you shouldn't be hunting. Let's just say that. Maybe you shouldn't hunt. Maybe you suck so bad at hunting, you couldn't do it. You know, now, if you're someone who owns land, like acreages of land, and there are wild animals who consistently roam across your land, deer, possum, hogs, things of that nature, and you're outside of the city limits, I can understand you owning an assault style rifle. But just hanging out in, you know, Frisco, Texas, just because you like to go to the gun range and shoot, you have an assault style rifle and you give one to your 15-year-old son because he's proven himself to be trustworthy. He's 15. He's barely wiping his ass right now. Like, he doesn't even drive. This kid hadn't even graduated from high school. Like, You can't drink a beer, but you can go buy a deadly weapon at 18 in the state of Texas. 21. You got to be 21 to buy this stuff or you go to jail. But 18, come on, son. Come on in. Here's an AR-15, couple 30-round clips, 6 boxes of ammo. I know what you're going to go do. You're going to go out there and represent freedom because you know what you want to do? You just really want to walk around with a fucking gun on your shoulder so you feel like you're safe. From what? Who is really trying to rob you? Like your entire life. Most of you are 40, 50 years old sometimes. You've lived your entire life. The closest chance you've ever gotten to danger is your drunk ass falling off of a step. Like you have no reason for an assault rifle in this place. In the city limits of Dallas, there's no fucking reason for an assault style rifle. Now, let's just say, for instance, OMD. Let's look at what's going on in the Ukraine. What if there's some kind of uprising and, Cobra Commander and the rest of the Cobras have come to take over America? Well, they're going to do the same thing that they're doing in the Ukraine. They're going to distribute you rifles when you want to go to war. But there's no point, ladies and gentlemen. And if you disagree with me, I hope you do. Leave it in the comments. Tell me why you disagree with me. And let's discuss this, why you disagree with me. But that makes no sense for you to have an assault style rifle in the city limits of any city. It just doesn't make sense. So I'm going to let that just sit out there. I'm just going to say that. That's my solution. Let's not sell assault style rifles to people who don't own a certain amount of acreage of land. And it's not that you can say that your cousin or your dad or your mom or somebody own. Like if your name is on the deed for the land, you can own the assault rifle. But just because your son is your son, he doesn't own that land. So he doesn't get to own the assault rifle. And sure, you can buy him an assault rifle and it can be in his possession. But you know what? There needs to be more restrictions on owning assault rifles, period. Can you imagine what January 6th would have been like if those clowns would have decided to take assault rifles in on that day? With what the present or what the past leadership had decided to do with military backing, these fools would have ran up in there on January 6th with assault style rifles. But I mean, what do you need an assault style rifle for in DC, right? But what are your solutions? I don't think you need to wear camo in the city. Are you that afraid of squirrels? That's just my opinion. So like I said, we're discussing, and really it's me right now. And this is the first time I've done this show format, and people are probably looking at it like, what the hell is he doing? But I'm letting it, it's wide open for you. If you want to talk about the school shootings, if you want to talk about anything that has to do with mass shootings at this point, or if you want to go back to talking about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, let me know. We will take your comments right now. But what are your solutions? What are your solutions to end this mass shooting situation that we have in the United States? They're happening once a week, at least once a week. We can note, but usually it's about 2 to 3 a week. I think we've had more mass shootings this year than we've had actual weeks in the year, and we're halfway through that. So it means we've had a ton of mass shootings. So it's wide open. I'm gonna let that sit there for a minute as I sip my beverage. I just kind of talk behind here. Say the doors of the podcast are open. If you want to make a comment, if you'd like to chit chat about it, let me know. I'm definitely open to wide open discussion. How do we stop mass shootings? What are your solutions? Nobody's right. Nobody's wrong. Right now, everybody's wrong because nothing's working. Just sipping my beer. Say the lines are open. You know, matter of fact, I do have a phone line. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna open up the phone line. Oh, that's a good idea, Omid. We're gonna open up the phone line, and next week we're going to read and we're going to talk about all of the messages that we got because we're going to allow you to call in and leave a message. And then you don't actually have to be live. I know a lot of people are afraid to be live. You're afraid you might lose your job for speaking your truth. You're afraid your girlfriend might not let you cuddle with her in bed because you don't agree with her on certain subjects. It's understandable. But maybe you like to just call in and you'd like to say something. If you like to call in, if you think a call-in number would be hot fire, give me a thumbs up. Because I mean, I literally can pop that up real quick. I mean, I'm listening to Devin the Dude, but like, what are your solutions? Any solutions? If you got a solutions, leave it in the comments. Post it right in the comments. You know, I can pop it up live. People will get to see it. If you want to chit chat with me, if you're ready to go live, hit me up. IM me, DM me, AOL Messenger, Yahoo Messenger. Hit me up. I got a link. If you got a phone, which most of us do, I can bring you on. You can chit chat. If not, like I said, we'll have a phone line next week when we get back onto some other issues. But right now, like I said, I'm looking for solutions. We're going to let this roll for 15 more seconds, and then we're going to get on to my favorite subject right now, these short shorts. So, I hope y'all take this opportunity to talk about this subject amongst your peers. You know, if you don't necessarily discuss it here, at least just say, hey, man, I saw this dude. He's kind of weird, but he's a cool dude. His name's Omid, and he was trying to get people to openly discuss solutions for ending mass shootings. Like we all know Second Amendment rights and all that jazz, but you know, he just wanted an open discussion. So, like I said, I'm gonna get the phone line fired up and let people leave messages. Start doing this. I like this. It's kind of nice. I got to do something while I drink beer and stuff like that. So, yes, time to get to my favorite topic of the week. This has been blowing up the Facebook, you know, and Facebook is definitely for the older crowd. So if you're not on the Facebook, a lot of people on Facebook are talking about short shorts, men wearing short shorts. And I don't really know. I do know how I feel about this. But it's very amusing to me how many people are totally up in arms about this. So look, we're gonna do my favorite thing that I can do with this, and I'm just gonna have some fun right now because I can. There's Ghost. Oh yeah. So we're gonna take a look at. Oh, that's a good song. Get a Bone Thugs and Harmony. We're gonna look at a couple of pictures, a couple of images. So these are some people in short shorts. Now look, guys, seriously. Travolta, ladies love this part of that movie. I think that was Saturday Night Fever where he was out there with that. I don't know who this guy is in the middle with this. I don't know that guy with the loafers. I'm not digging that look. But look, Tom Selleck in the 80s. Fellas, you always want the gray sweatpants, but I'm telling you, it's a shorter ride to the meat train with the short shorts. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm just gonna put it out there. Tom Selleck is showing you. Look, he's got the hands on the hips. He's like, look, what it do? I'm feeling the short short. Now, this guy, not necessarily. That's taking it too far. I don't care who you are, male or female. When the butt cheeks start hanging out at the bottom right there, when you can see that right there, that's strip club material. You know, save that for the OnlyFans page. Don't be out there doing that right here. Okay, so I don't know who this guy is, but he's GQ best stuff. I mean, we got our man right here. You know, he's doing it big with the loafers and the short set. You know, you remember you go to JW in the mall and you get you that short set, the Malcolm X short set from Big T Bazaar. Look, you know. But this dude is out here. He's rocking it. He's got the chucks on. I feel you. If you're gonna do short shorts, you don't want to wear no high socks. You know, the point of wearing the short shorts, you're trying to show off the legs, right? That's what it is. You want them to know, I know what leg day is. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to bring it. It's leg day. So this dude got the short shorts on. I can dig that look. You know what I'm saying? If you muscular, these dudes, not so much. I don't know if that I don't know. There's a lot of looks going on in this picture, and I'm not quite sure what's going on, but they got on the short shorts. Like I said, there's no leg game going there. Just take a look at that. I'm just saying there is no muscularity on the leg game there. But and you got these dudes just fucking it up. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? So, you know, like I said, the short shorts, but they always been out there. You know, Childish Gambino, the boys out there with the old 80s track shorts. Look, you know, back in the day, the coaches used to wear them pony shorts. You know the ones I'm talking about. Them pony shorts that buttoned up with that material, and they stopped mid-thigh in the 80s. That's, man, you know what I'm talking about. Look, I bet if I Google it, I'll find it. I'm gonna Google it. 80s, that's a D. 80s pony shorts. They look, they're gonna make me look for a while. But you know what I'm talking about. Pony official online store. Man, I can't believe they have an online store. Can you believe this shit? Hold on, look. Pony has is this the same? That looks like the same logo. Do they have anything to look at? Like, I don't, this is it. I wait, product of New York reinvention holiday 2222. What have we stumbled upon here? Oh my God, are y'all gonna bring back them shorts? Look, let's enter our email address in there because we need to see if they're gonna bring back them shorts. I need them shorts. Because they had them in all the colors. Ow, see what's and they had them clean ass shoes. I had me some ponies. I need to know what they doing. Look at that, man. Look, this is the only show where you come in and you discover stuff while you talking about shouts. Tell them, pimp. This is the one right here. You got James Bond. Every woman loves Sean Connery, bro. Come on. Short shorts. Come on. Look at this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the problem with short shorts? Why are you so intimidated by short shorts? I'm just saying, bro. Like, I am not trying to go out looking like that this summer. That's hot, bro. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Look at this dude. What's wrong with these? I was saying about them leather joints, but look, right there. What's wrong with them shorts? You know what I'm saying? I can fuck with that, but look, we've got an official document that is going to let you know exactly where your shorts stand. So, shout out to the homie Artie. I snatched this off of his story. So these apparently are the rules for the hot short summer this year. So if you're in the 11-inch inseam, you're wearing shorts. You're wearing the Mitch McConnell shorts. You know, you're right there with your New Balance, and you know, I would wear shorts like that to like a dressy event. You know, that's like oh okay, it's your mom's anniversary. Let me wear them shorts. You know, okay, I would do that. Now, The 9-inch inseam is the hoochie starter pack. So I really think the problem that we're running into is, and follow me on this, it's not so much as the shorts are short, it's the fact that they calling it hoochie. You know, and I feel you, ladies. I mean, hoochie should be, you could go any way. You could be a hoochie if you're a man, you should be a hoochie if you're a woman. Because you can be a hoe as a man, you can be a hoe as a woman. So, guys, we have to accept the fact that you out there acting like a hoochie, throwing that meat all around. You know what I'm saying? That's just the realness. Okay. So we just, if you like the shorts, you don't necessarily have to call them hoochie. You could just call them the starter pack, you know. And so you got the 9-inch seam, which is right here, in case you can't see. That's the starter pack. Now, that's usually what I rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could rock the 9-inch seam. And I don't know why, because I have great legs. I mean, I'm told all the time my legs great. I was just told the other day I have great calves. But yeah, I used to rock the hoochie starter pack according to the guide. But right now we got the 7-inch hoochie daddy conservative. And see, at that point, you call it a conservative. So I can't even really, even though 7's my favorite number, but that just looks odd right there. It just looks like you're not just ready to make the full commitment to showing them what leg day is. But you know what? I'm say, man, that 5-inch inseam, look, it might be a little bit of, you know, I'm have to do a little of this, and it might be a little bit something to see. But look, fellas, look, this is like the gray sweatpants in khaki. You know, you can put on a nice, like my man got there, a nice shirt that stops right about the skirky. So when you walk in there with your low cuts on, with your hands in your pockets, you can just hit that stance. You know, what did he do on Dumb and Dumber? Just sit over here at the bar and put off the vibe. You know, just sit there, walk in, hit that room to skirky. Yeah, they know. Ladies like it. They like the gray sweatpants. The reason they like the hoochie daddy shorts is because they want to see what leg day was about. And they want to see a little bit. Fellas, let's be honest. Unless you wear a fitted shirt or some gray sweatpants, we don't really give the ladies anything to imagine and dream about. You know, so at some point, we've got to make sure that we're going out here and we're giving them a little something that they can think about when they go to the house. You know, they like it when we put on the cologne and we walk by and they smell us. But you know what? They like it when we wear with the fitted shirts, and they like the leg day. Look, let them dream about it. Put on the short shorts, man. Ain't no problem with that, man. Dr. J rocked the short shorts. Everybody, your pops probably rocked the short shorts. That's probably how he got your mom. Right? You know, look at the pictures. I'm just going to let you know. I have no problem rocking the 5-inch hoochie daddy inseam. I'm also going to order some of those nice hoop socks from the 80s with the big colors to match my shirt. So when I step out in my 5-inch hoochie daddies, I'm also going to have the 11-inch hoop socks to match my fitted shirt with my cologne. So when I walk by the ladies, I leave them with a little bit of something to think about when they go home for the night. You know what I'm saying? Look, ain't nothing wrong with a man being sexy. It's that time, guys. Stop being gross and disgusting and shit. You know, stop letting everything be defined as that makes you gay because we follow fashion. You know what? I'm fashion forward. So what? Ladies like fashion forward men. They don't always like dudes that want to go out to dinner wearing old raggedy ass 520 jeans and New Balance shoes. Yeah, that's cute to your boyfriends where you scratch your butt and fart and burp, but your wife really doesn't think it's cute. And she's probably not fantasizing about you. Let's be real about it. She probably fantasizing about the dude that walked in the bar with the 5-inch seam hoochie daddy shorts on, fitted shirt, hoop socks, smelling like Johnson's baby powder and cool water cologne, and you're gonna go home smelling like barbecue pit and lawnmower. So it's cool. She's still thinking about me. But it's hoodies and flip-flops. Like I said, You could have chimed in the live comments, but leave a comment in any of the things that we have going on downstairs. Man, if y'all can hear my music, I'm jamming out, but I can't play it because Facebook be like, yeah. But anyway, I had a good time hanging out with y'all discussing Johnny Depp, these hoochie daddy shorts, mass shootings. What's the solution? If you got one, holler at us. Shout outs to all the men who've made it out of abusive relationships. You're the MVP. And on that note, everybody, my beer's almost gone. It's time for me to roll. Peace out.